Yeah, so I forgot to start recording earlier, but I woke up at like 3:50 and I got to the airport around 4:30 for this flight, so I'm running on like not that much sleep because I got back basically home at like 1 a.m. last night, so I'm running on like 2 hours of sleep. Alright, so let me talk about last night real quick. So I got into Columbus on a flight, and then I realized I didn't have my house key, and my family at the house wasn't there, so I had no way to get in, and my dad made a bunch of calls, and since it was late, he wasn't able to get a hold of anybody to let me in the house, so I ended up calling a friend and who happened to had plans to go to the airport that night, so I stayed at the airport for like 2 hours, and my friend picked me up because they were going to pick someone else up, but it turned out that the people that were going to pick up plane got delayed, and they only came to pick up me, and they let me stay over their place, and I had this flight booked for today, so I literally was at their place for 4 hours, 5 hours for sleep. I probably went to bed at 1, woke up at 4, no, not 4, what am I talking about? Yeah, 4 o'clock. So I've been going and going. I left some of my stuff there because I couldn't get in my house to drop things off, and it's been a big mess, but I'm thankful they were able to let me stay with them. And I'm excited for this trip right now. I won't let it get me down, but hey. Fun fact, every time I go to a fast food restaurant, they spell my name wrong, and it's always different. Here is the biscuit, or should I say the honey butter, I don't even know, the maple bacon, or the maple, I don't even know, chicken, and the potatoes. First time having Wendy's breakfast. So yeah, that chicken sandwich was supposed to have bacon on it, and it didn't. Sad face. I probably could have gone back and said, yo, where's the bacon? But it actually wasn't that bad, wasn't that hot, but the flavors are good. The maple whatever sauce is quite nice. Also, I'm actually going on the same airplane that I flew here on, so that's interesting. It was actually really small, but I had leg room, but it's a small jet anyways. I'm not going that far. It's like an hour and 12-minute flight. So before I got here, they told me that my bag exploded. They need to put a strap on, but I can't really see the difference from it before because it was messed up. I don't know. We'll see what happens when I take this off. This is actually kind of heavy duty. It has like a code and stuff, but dude, I meant to buy another suitcase last night, but I got in late and wasn't able to because of that stupid key fiasco. But I'm definitely going to buy another suitcase while I'm here on the trip. In the 6, y'all, here we are in the city, one of my favorite cities. Haven't been here in like 2 years, but now I'm back. Let this vlog begin. In Toronto, got the sister here, looking all hippie. I mean, you didn't see her. Like in the front, how's it fit?
It looks fine. Why?
What do you think's wrong with it?
I need your help.
You didn't put it on?
She is gonna do it.
Yeah, you used to.
Your other mother?
Videos.
That's how you take it, bro.
Oh, it's done.
Yay!
Wow.
Done.
Thank you, sister.
Oh, big.
So, Mom, were you surprised to see me this morning?
Definitely.
I told you knew I was coming, right?
Well, I said I know.
I said last night.
I said maybe you should just stay in Columbus and relax.
Yeah, since I had the whole fiasco out of the key, they're like, oh, just stay home, you don't have to come. But then I walked into the place and she saw me and she's like, wait, what are you doing here?
But I also said I know my son and he's not gonna let a travel experience go by.
Yeah, of course. I gotta keep the adventure going. So now we're on the streets of Toronto, yo. special sauce. Add bacon. Just got some burgers from the Burgers Priest. Now we're still moving along in the city. So I just left the family and I'm walking somewhere by myself to do something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Come see. Y'all don't believe it. You probably will, but yeah, come see. I don't know if we're here at the same time we were here 2 years ago, but this Rib Festival and Craft Beer Festival was going on the exact same time I was here the first time. Whoa. This is a cool little area. It's like tiny storefronts that have food. On the other side, there's like a courtyard where you can sit. You got modern, Middle Eastern. You got some churros, some Mexican foods. You got cheesesteaks in there. Wow. It's great. I love it. In a nice part of town, there's a mall over there. And there's this cool building right here. You see all that blue, all that blue? New swag coming soon. Check it out tomorrow on the next vlog what I got. But I've been thinking about this for a short minute, but I went and copped on it. I'm celebrating something, so I'm gonna treat myself. So they got this old historic building all wrapped up and it says for sale. Hopefully they keep the integrity of this building because I feel like it adds some character to it, but they'll probably rip it down and throw some glass up there, which is glass is really cool, but look at those dang columns. Keep them dang columns and put some glass behind it. Someone, whoever buys it, do it. Keep it nice. So I like walking around the streets, man. I don't have anything to do. I might be walking back to our crib, but I love seeing the sights of the city. Back home in Columbus, it's not nearly as big as this place, so it's not as much to see, but I love the density right here for sure. I forget the name of the chef, but that's, I think, David Chow's restaurant, David somebody. Momofuku, super cool building. I'm sure it's really expensive. I know it's loud in the city, man, but look at that sculpture under there. It's kind of dope. Is that an animal? Is that a something? Is it a tree? But look at all that glass and that wood back there, yo. maybe 20 flights of stairs because the elevator here in the unit's kind of messed up and it takes a really long time. So I'm just gonna walk up these stairs, get a little exercise in me. Also, the management's a little bit weird. Like, I have like a fob that'll let me into the pool, and then I walk out. There's a security guard who had a list and was stamping people. And my sister booked the reservation. So I told her name. He's like, oh, okay, you're good. But then he came up to me and was like, well, can you tell your sister to come down? The person who is on the reservation needs to be here anytime you want to use the pool. And my sister's just chilling. So I'm just going back up because I know she wouldn't want to come down, and I was just there to sit. But sit I won't there. We got this nice old balcony at the cribbo, at the spot, with an amazing view. The life of Nick's Dynasty at the present moment, though. Look at all this vast city life with all these humans going around. Views from the six, you dig? Walking to dinner now. Have been craving Indian food for like 2 months straight, so we're gonna get some Indian food in this international city of Toronto. So we just ate at that modern Indian place. It was pretty good. My father probably got the best thing. It was like chicken saag, some nice beautiful chicken breast with a spinach sauce, and I had it was called mutton rajar something, which was a lamb dish, which the meat was pretty tender, but I think my father's sauce was the most flavorful. Well, we were actually high-key the only people in there. There was like one other group there before we got there, and then they left, and we were the only people there, and we were there up until they closed, to be honest. In the beginning, the server did say something suspect. She was like, I asked if the dish was spicy. She was like, but you all eat spicy foods. I'm like, no, I don't eat spicy food. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah, no, I don't like spicy stuff, and I kind of got turned off by that, but I think there was some service recovery, and ended up enjoying the meal. There's Momofuku again, all lit up, looking so exclusive with that limo.